Alrighty, hi friendly friends, it's Deanna here. I am super excited about this video. Let's talk about my 5 favorite sewing tools. Let's get to it. Alright, so let's talk about these favorite 5 tools. First of all, it is the purple glue. It is the best thing in the business. I love it because when it comes to putting patterns together, you've got this purple glue, you're gonna put it right on the thing, on the edge. It dries clear, so it's fine if you can see it everywhere. And then you just line up your pattern and glue, and you are good to go. Let's move on to the next line. I love too that you can see the purple because you can see if there's glue on it. So like there's no glue down here. Let's add a little bit of glue so it doesn't come apart. There we go. Okay, let's put the next one on. And you are glued on. And then all those little pieces right there, that will dry clear and you can't even see it. I love to put patterns together with purple glue. Awesome possum. All right, so now that we talked about the purple glue, the next step is to cut out our pattern, and we're talking about the rotary cutter and cutting mat. So cool. All right, let me show you how easy it is to use your rotary cutter. I have a piece, pattern piece that's kind of rounded at the edge. And let's say that you put your pattern weights down and you're gonna cut it with scissors. You kind of have to lift it and it's just kind of difficult to navigate. I mean, okay, it's not horrible, but rotary cutters make it so much easier. Look at this. Now, be careful because rotary cutters are very sharp. I have cut my finger a couple of times. Be really careful. But if you can go right up to the piece, whoop, look at that. That is so cool. It's like butter. Let's go all the way around. And you can come so close to the fabric. Ta-da! Perfect cut. I love a rotary cutter. Now, if you're going to use a rotary cutter, you obviously need a cutting mat. You cannot use a rotary cutter right onto your table because it's a blade, so you really need a mat to go along with it. So a rotary cutter and a cutting mat are a must, I think. All right, now that we've talked about a rotary cutter, our glue, we're going to talk about clips. Because pins are overrated. Just kidding, pins are good too, but clips are so helpful. Just look at how convenient clips are. So I'm gonna put my pocket. Pocket is supposed to be going down, yeah, right sides together. And it doesn't matter, this is just pretend. And if I'm going to attach it, you know, with a pin, a lot of times things move, it doesn't sit very well, but if I grab my handy dandy clips, it is so great because then now I can move around and it's not gonna come off. It keeps it so steady. And you all know I like to do a bunch of steps at once. So it's really nice because I can put that on there. Let's say I have another thing over here I wanna make. I can do a bunch of steps because the clips are gonna stay on. If I move the fabric around as I'm sewing other sides and whatever, sometimes the pins are not that great for that. They kind of tend to fall off or stuff like that, but I just love these clips. They are great. Look at that. They just stay on so nicely. I love them. All right, we talked about the glue. We talked about the rotary cutter. We talked about the clips. It's time to hem. Hem tape. It is such a helper. Here's our pocket again. And you say, Deanna, we don't hem pockets. You silly. Oh, I know, y'all. I'm just showing you. This is just for show. Okay. Anyway, when we're sewing something that's rounded, hemming something that's rounded, it can be such a pain because you put it down and then it just opens up and it's annoying. So obviously steaming is, you know, must, but it helps so much to have this beautiful tapey tape because what I do is I just put it right on my seam allowance, hem allowance, fold it down. I know I'm not doing a very good job at showing you all, but then when you steam it, I need to grab some more and put it all the way around. When you steam it, it stays, look at that. No pool. It steams it shut. So then now I can go back to my sewing machine and hem that down without having to worry about my fabric unfolding. Now this fabric is very nice and it will stay folded, so I don't really usually have a big issue with this. But you know, there's those fabrics that are just unruly and they wanna be opening up. Hello there, I don't want to be hemmed. Those fabrics are, this Steam-A-Seam is a must for those fabrics, but it is also for other things. When you're putting a pocket, let's pretend this pocket is a pocket. No? Yes, a front-facing pocket. Sorry. Okay, so if you're putting a pocket on there, yeah, you can pin it. You can pin it, but if you use some of this Steam-A-Seam, you can put it right on there and steam it on. And you go to sew it, it's not gonna come off. You see that? So easy peasy. And also, like if you're doing appliques or anything like that, this is a lifesaver. I love it. Almost there. Our last but not least, snippety snips. These are so handy and so helpful. So my pattern calls for a little clip all the way up to the V. What better tool? Look at how sharp these are, and you can go all the way up to that point without cutting the thread. You can have a precision cut. They're super sharp. They're really sharp at the point, and it's super, super nice. Okay, now when you're hemming, so I know that was just a pretend, but I just wanted to show you that. When you're hemming too, the really cool thing is that it's kind of curved. That blade right there is kind of curved, and so if it's hemmed and you want to just get rid of just a little bit, it's nice because the curved hem kind of helps to pick up the fabric so that you can separate it from the other one. Look at how cool that is. Such easy trimming. And then when you have all these fuzzy lines, just a quick little trim will do the job. Look at that. So much easier than a bulky little pair of scissors. Chop, 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 chop. Super, super, super cool. All right, I hope you enjoyed this little sesh talking about my favorite tools to use while I am sewing. Let me know, what are your favorite tools that you use? What is that must-have? Something that I'm not even thinking about and you're like, Diana, you need this. Let me know below. I want to know. Let me know if you use these tools and if they are helpful to you, or if you're planning on going to grab yourself some of these tools. I 10/10 recommend you go grab them. Okay, well, I hope you had a great day, and I hope you get to sewing and sew lots and lots of things. Come share them with us on our Facebook and Instagram page, where we have tons of such great sewists sharing their work with us and inspiring us. So we want you to join them and inspire us with your sews, and then also be inspired by those wonderful sewists. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all next time.